In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about why you are slowing down. So you're going to join me on the 12 days of gratitude because today's day one.
The future's here, it's right before your eyes. Step by step, you're on your way. Welcome to a brighter day. Don't you know it feels good to be alive? You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out.
Before we go through our list of the reasons why you're running slow, let's just go for a quick little run. The rain has stopped. Thank goodness, because it was crazy raining. And yes, I know, there's snow on the ground. It's almost Christmas. Hey guys, if you're liking these videos, please think about subscribing, liking, commenting on the channel. It means a lot to me. And for all of you who are new to the channel, thank you so much for doing so. We are a growing community and I love giving back to new and intermediate runners, even runners that have been running for a long time and who have gotten injured, and everybody else, like all you elites who are watching me. I don't think any elites are watching me. They got better things to do. They're probably training really hard and they're not watching my YouTube video because they're going to the Olympics. That's not me. So let's get out and go for a run, shall we?
You know that I'm a keep
rock
it
and roll.
cool. With you I feel like breaking rules. On the edge, looking out with no parachute. You know I'm dreaming about us too. Playing around without a clue. On the edge, leaning out. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing. But guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you're asleep. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing. But guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you're asleep. Had to convince my friends this time. Think you're toxic to my mind, but I know they don't know what you're all about. The way you
Get out and run. So in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about why you're probably slowing down or you're just plain old running slow. So let's start. The first reason you're probably slowing down is because sleep. You're not getting enough sleep. Sleep is one of those most important things that we take for granted. It provides your body to recover, and by recovering, it allows you to be able to run. Now, one of the things that it's doing while you're sleeping and you're in REM, right? You get into the really deep sleep. The thing is it's creating human growth hormones, right? It's creating testosterone. And that is some amazing things that our body needs. I mean, there's too many people that go ahead and say, I can last on 5 hours or even 4 or 6. Let's just tell you, I was one of those guys and it just didn't work. The second reason you're probably slowing down in your running is because of this. We are stressed out beyond belief. We are stressed out because we've got kids, we've got work, we've got finances we got to deal with, big projects. Here's the thing. One thing I have learned, if you're going to go out for a run and you're thinking about all these things, like you're getting anxiety and things like that, what's going to happen is my heart rate just starts going crazy. And if that's like that all the time, like your body can't distinguish between, you know, anxiety and, you know, stress for a race versus stress for work, right? It just doesn't work that way. The third reason you're probably running slow is because of this. It's because your iron is low. Okay, here, being vegan, I have to make sure that my iron levels are up, my B12 levels are up. There's all these things that I have to make sure that I'm getting. So yes, I supplement vitamin B12 and iron, right? Make sure I'm getting it. So if you're slowing down, you could be getting sluggish. You could be plateauing in your running because of that reason. If you're a female, right? If you're a female and you go through that time of the month, right? that's another good reason that you may want to start supplementing with iron. But talk to your doctor about this kind of stuff, because honestly, anemia is huge, right? You could slow down because of that as well, right? I know my wife suffers from anemia, and we have to make sure that her iron levels are up. I got to go get tested. I mean, there's a lot of things that, you know, I talk about that I'm like, you know what? I think I need to go get tested for this. B12, vitamin D, and iron are some of the really important things that you need to make sure. Reason number 4 why you're slowing down. You're not running enough mileage. You may be running 20 miles. You could be running 40 miles. I'm going to tell you, if you want to become a faster runner, increase your mileage, right? If you can increase your mileage to 60 miles a week, oh my gosh. I saw amazing results when I was up at 60 miles a week, and it was phenomenal. And when I started pushing it even higher, when I got it to like, you know, 80 miles and then 100 miles, holy Toledo, major things started to change for me with regards to how I started to improve. So if you've got the time and you can kind of notch it out, you can get faster by doing that. Another thing that you can do to help yourself get faster is be consistent in your running and make sure you get a long run in. I love 2-hour runs. Those are my favorite runs to do. And I find that if I can get that 2-hour run in at least once a week, right? If I could get it in twice a week, it's even better, and even 3 times. I love that 2-hour number. It seems to work really well for me. It may not work for you, but again, you want to build up to it slowly. You don't want to like run 1 day a week and then all of a sudden on the weekend, you like bust it out and say, hey, all right, let's go out and run, 30 miles. Like, it's just, don't do something like that. I mean, you're going to get hurt. So slowly build up to it. But the thing is run consistently. And if you can get those longer runs in, they will certainly go a long way to helping you get faster. The other reason you're probably a slow runner is the following. And it's not because you've got a crappy aerobic base. You've got a crappy aerobic base because you got a crappy aerobic base, right? You haven't built it up yet, right? However, if you are running in that gray zone, right, you may be getting injured, right? If you're running a lot in zone 3 and all your runs are in there and it's not like fast enough to get the benefits of the really crazy anaerobic running, right? Like, 800 meter repeats, 400 meter repeats, like those threshold runs, and you're not getting the benefits of running in zone 2 or in zone 1, right? Building up the aerobic base, you're running in that zone 3, and that's typically where people overtrain, they get injured, and then when they do so, now you're off, now you're not running. So now you got to deal with, I'm slow again, because I got to start all over, right? It's crazy. It's happened to me, right? It's happened to me. Now here's the thing. If you are running anaerobically, you're gonna be needing to load up on carbs, okay? Now for me, I've been doing a lot of base building, right? And in doing so, I don't have to worry so much about carbs because I'm teaching my body to burn fat as an energy source. So when I'm like plodding along, just chilling out on a nice zone 2, really easy maffetone pace run, I don't have to worry about eating anything, right? I just get my electrolytes from like drink mix that I'm having. Other than that, I'm good to go, right? So again, I'd like to teach my body to be able to go longer on those runs, burning fat as an energy source. But if you're running higher intensity, right? Higher intensity, you need to make sure that you're carb loading because your body loves that stuff. It can burn it really fast and it's natural, like your body wants that, like your brain actually works really well with that, okay? Another reason why you're most likely gonna slow down is because of the weather. Oh my gosh. Like seriously, this is winter. Like, I hate transition seasons. There's so much water and slush and puddles. I don't mind the puddles. I mean, it's kind of fun, right? Like, I can like jump in the puddles. But seriously, like, don't expect major crazy fast speeds when you're running on this kind of stuff. Like if you're in the middle of the winter, yeah, it's gonna be really, really cold, and this is just the beginning. So you gotta deal with ice and snow and wind, like crazy, crazy wind speeds. And then in the summer, you gotta deal with the heat and the humidity, and like, it's just really hot. So again, don't expect a lot of results during these two seasons. Typically in the spring and the fall, that's where you're gonna start seeing a lot of your improvements. Anyways, let's just get home. So thanks very much for tuning in to today's show, guys. It was a super pleasure to make. Feeling super grateful for everything in my life these days. And I just wanted to say thank you very much for tuning in to the video today. If you guys want to participate in the 12 days of gratitude over the next 12 days, finishing on Christmas Day, join the plant-powered running group on Strava. Just go to my Strava account and then click on just kind of below my name. There's a link, you can see it. You can see it in yesterday's video right here. And like I said, I'm feeling pretty grateful. So I want to click on here on this other video for when I just started making the changes in my life to get to kind of where I am today. So again, thanks everybody. Tune in next week. Like I always say, get out and run.